Please watch this story. It's your childhood Christmas experience. Very interesting. Stick to the end and have fun. Also subscribe for more. Whenever Christmas was coming, it always announced itself quietly at first. Not with drums or fireworks, but with a feeling. A soft excitement that crept into my chest the moment December arrived. Even as a child, I could feel it in the air. The mornings felt different. The nights felt longer. And my heart beat faster, like it already knew something special was on the way. In our house, Christmas preparations began early. My mother would start mentioning it casually, as if it were not the biggest event of the year. "We will soon buy Christmas clothes," she would say while cooking. That single sentence was enough to set my imagination on fire. From that day, everything became about Christmas. School felt longer. Time moved slower. Every sunrise felt like a countdown. The day we finally went to buy new clothes was always unforgettable. The market was alive, traders shouting prices, clothes hanging like flags of celebration, shoes shining as if they were waiting just for me. I remember touching shirts carefully, already imagining how I would look wearing them on Christmas Day. When my parents finally paid and handed me my clothes, it felt like holding gold. From that moment, temptation became my enemy. I wanted to wear them immediately. My mother would warn me again and again, "Don't wear it yet. Christmas never reaches quickly." But I would still secretly try them on, standing in front of the mirror, smiling like a king. As the days passed, another excitement grew stronger: the journey to the village. Christmas was not complete without going home. Bags were brought out. Rice, oil, Maggie, meat, and gifts were packed carefully. Then came the day our uncle would arrive to pick us. The sound of his car entering the compound was like music. We would rush outside, dragging our bags, shouting with joy. At that moment, Christmas officially began. The road to the village was long, dusty, and sometimes rough, but we never complained. We sang songs, argued over window seats, laughed at goats crossing the road, and counted how many villages we passed. Each mile felt like a step closer to happiness. When we finally arrived, the village welcomed us like it had been waiting all year. Cousins came running. Elders smiled warmly. The air smelled like home. As I stepped out of the car, dust on my shoes and joy in my heart, I knew one thing for sure: this Christmas would be unforgettable. The village always felt like another world, one where time slowed down and worries had no permission to enter. As soon as we arrived, cousins surrounded us like we had been gone for years, even if it was just one. Laughter filled the compound. Names were shouted. Old jokes were repeated like traditions. Every morning in the village began with greetings. You could not walk 10 steps without someone calling your name or asking after your parents. I enjoyed moving around, watching people, seeing familiar faces, and observing life unfold gently. Sometimes I would sit quietly and watch my students, feeling proud and connected to the community that raised me. Afternoons were filled with play. Football matches under the sun. Running barefoot on red earth. Arguments that never lasted. Victories that felt like championships. Hunger would interrupt our games, sending us running back home where food was always waiting. In the evenings, the compound came alive again. Stories were told. Elders sat outside. Children gathered around, listening with wide eyes. Laughter echoed into the night. Somewhere nearby, radios played Christmas songs softly, mixing with the sound of crickets and distant conversations. The Harmattan breeze made everything better. Cold mornings forced us to wrap ourselves in sweaters. At night, we gathered closer, sharing warmth, stories, and roasted corn. Harmattan did not just cool the air, it deepened the feeling of Christmas, making everything feel calm and sacred. Each night, as I lay on my mat, staring at the ceiling, I felt full. Not just from food, but from belonging. This was the village that knew my name, my family, my story. And Christmas made it all brighter. Sunday before Christmas was special. We woke up early, excitement rushing through us. This was the day we would finally wear our new clothes properly. Shoes were cleaned until they shone. Hair was neatly done. Everyone took extra care, because Christmas Sunday was not ordinary. The walk to church was a parade of colors. New clothes everywhere. Smiling faces. Drums beating. Choir voices rising. The church overflowed with joy. Songs were louder. Dancing was freer. Even prayers felt warmer. After church, greetings lasted forever. Everyone had something to say. Everyone was happy. Then we returned home, where the smell of fried rice and chicken had already conquered the compound. Plates were filled generously. Chicken crackled with flavor. No one rushed. It was a day for enjoyment. That afternoon, Father Christmas appeared. Children screamed with excitement. Sweets were shared. Pictures were taken. Even adults laughed like children again. As night approached, knockouts began. Loud sounds echoed across the village. The sky lit up. Mothers complained. Boys laughed. It was chaos, but it was Christmas chaos. One of the most beautiful moments of Christmas was sitting with my grandmother. Her voice carried wisdom. Her stories carried history. She would bless us, pray for us, and remind us that Christmas was about love, not just celebration. Under the mango tree, she would say, "Christmas is when family remembers itself." Those words stayed with me. Christmas Day arrived like a dream. Laughter everywhere. Food everywhere. Love everywhere. We visited relatives, ate endlessly, played until we were tired, and rested without guilt. The village felt alive, glowing, complete. Even now, that Christmas lives in me. Whenever December comes, my heart returns there. To the village, the food, the laughter, the love. That is why Christmas will always be the happiest time of my life.